Hello. Before I wanted to start this video, I wanted to thank you guys for like supporting me so much. I just got 239 views on my Elise mid, which is like I never even would have thought of that video getting so many views when I uploaded it, and I'm just like so grateful for that. And I also want to thank you guys for supporting like this video too. My Tristana guy, I legit like after I posted like these videos, I took like a 1 month break from my YouTube channel. I didn't even look at it just because like it was like the end of the school year and just I'm finishing up my finals this week. So I looked away from YouTube for like 1 month, and I come back and I see 100 views like out of nowhere, and that is just like um, really uh, yeah that thank you guys so much for like supporting my videos. And actually, this video actually inspired me to do this one because like I saw how y'all like my Tristana video, so I decided might as well make a combo guide for Samira as well, since I've been playing a little bit of her. I recently got oh okay. I'll just start up. I recently got Mastery 6 on Samira, and I learned a couple of tricks in the practice tool. I can show you some of her combos. I'm gonna be using the Space Groove skin, so this is also like a skin. You get to see the skin in this video too. So basically, how Samira's kit works is like uh, her Q. Actually, no. Let's start with her passive. So the first part is that she has a melee form. So if you get in melee range, your autos do extra magic damage based on how low they are. So it's better if you can like get into melee form to finish them off with all of the missing health damage and stuff. And so when she's in melee form, she can auto attack for extra magic damage. Her Q has two forms. Her first Q is like an extension of her auto attack. I'll just show you. I'll get level 6, 7, I guess. I'll add some gold. I'll buy these boots. Alright, so I'm gonna show you her abilities. So this is basically her basic auto attack. Does 70. Oh, I'm second conquer right now, but once it's fully proc, I guess. Okay, you see my autos? They do 106 in range form, but in melee, they do 106 plus 28. That was the extra damage from attacking melee. So her Q, you just fire off a bullet. Actually, okay. You fire off a bullet, and in melee form, it's like a swing. Her W is kind of similar to Yasuo's Wind Wall. She slashes twice, and during her slash, she blocks all projectiles hitting her. So this is good. Like, let's say you're facing an Ashe and they ult you, you can just W to just get rid of it, and it's actually a pretty hard ability because you have to time it right, or else you'll just waste it, and then they can like use their abilities on you after. And her E is a dash, and if you get a kill or an assist, then it resets. And her ulti, it's like I'll just get it. It's like Katarina's ulti, except you can move. You like shoot in a circle and you attack everything, and it's really good for team fights. So the second part of her passive is, if you see next to me, there's an E. So after you get an S rank, which is after using 6 different attacks or abilities, you can use your ulti. That's why your ult has like an 8-second cooldown. It's because you have to like use your passive to proc it. So by that it means that you can auto Q, but after you Qing again doesn't do anything. Like you already did that, so you change your attack. So you can E to get a stack, or you can auto W and auto again to get a stack. So as long as your attack is different from your last attack, so you can like auto. Like let me use ulti to get rid of the mark. So you can like auto Q. You can spam this until you get your ulti, but that wouldn't be like the best because at max rank, your Q has a 3-second cooldown, so that will take a while to proc. So the first thing I want to show you guys is EQ. So basically, if you Q during your E, you get this like damage thingy, and it actually does 2 stacks of your passive because your E and Q are 2 different abilities. So there's another cool trick where you can EQ flash. As long as you flash, it's kind of like Pike's E. Flashing it at the end, it'll follow you around. You gotta be careful though, because like, let's say you're, I don't know, wait, you EQ, but like you flash, yeah, if you flash here or something, you gotta make sure you go through the target to make it do damage and stuff. So that's one cool thing. Let's go over her basic combos to get S rank in order to use her ulti. So the first combo you want to know is auto Q auto. And the reason this combo is important is because you only need 3 more stacks to get your ulti. You can just EQ W to get your ulti off. So after you use auto Q auto, as long as you have everything up, you can just press all your abilities and then press R. And the second combo is basically like your main combo for going in. Alright, Samira works best with engage supports. Like for example, Pantheon. Let's say Pantheon W's and this is like the enemy. So he W's. Oh, actually your passive has a third part. This is why she works well with engage supports and divers. Basically, if they like CC or immobilize them, then you can dash to them and knock them up. So let's say you Pantheon W's onto them, then you auto, like using your passive, then you EQ auto W, auto R. And this way, you can get to dash and go into melee range, and during this whole time, they're either CC'd or they cannot attack you because you're in your W. And right after that, you just R. So I'm gonna go over again: auto EQ, auto W, auto R. The tricky part is making sure you don't forget your autos. So you gotta remember 1 auto before you EQ, 1 auto before you W, and 1 auto after your W. I'm gonna show it one more time. Auto EQ, auto W, auto R. Alright, now another thing I want to talk about is your W actually slashes twice. So if you W, E, W, you actually get 3 stacks. You gotta make sure that you do something else while you're W. You cannot attack or Q during your W, so you have to E. Or you can actually ulti during your W too. Alright, let me show you. So you can WR. So you can only use your E or R. If you're trying to get your ulti, then you probably don't have that already. So only thing you can do is E. But you can actually also E and Q during your W like this. And that's how you can get 4 stacks. And that leads into my next combo. This is pretty hard to pull off, but with enough practice, you can pull it off like somewhat consistently. And it's really good. So basically, this is your quick ulti. I'm gonna go over it, and then I'm gonna show it, and then I'm gonna go over it after. So as you can see right there, you can get your ulti off pretty fast, and that uses like the 2W trick that I showed like a while ago, a second ago. So you wanna auto W EQ auto R to get your full stacks. You gotta make sure though that you're in range for W because it's actually quite short compared to, like, you can auto attack but still won't be in range for W. So you gotta get a little bit close. You auto W, EQ, auto R. And I found like another trick, I guess, but this one it's gonna be pretty hard to do. And it wouldn't be reliable as much, but I mean it's possible. So you can QW to cancel like your animation. You can do it at the same time. And if you QW, like you can actually get 3 stacks because your W is instant, but your Q has to fly there. So QW, you can get 3 stacks, but it's like a little bit like less reliable and stuff. But I mean, just in case, you know, you can always use that. And another trick is melee, you Q auto to cancel like the animation auto Q. Make sure you use your Q as an auto reset. So let's go back more on the this fast combo thingy. So I'm gonna show it a couple more times. Basically, you just want to practice it a lot. Make sure you're close so your W hits. Alright, but like if you're too close, like right here, you're standing on top of them, you WE, your W will be out of range since your E is like longer than your W, you know? So you gotta make sure you're in range of W, but not too far that after you E, you wanna make sure your W is also in range there too. Alright, so you gotta find like that balance in between. So I'm gonna start off auto W, EQ, auto R. And you got, if you practice it enough, like you're good at it, you can just do it consistently and do it like really fast as well. And alright, this last combo I'm gonna show you is gonna be the hardest one, and also like one of the more rare ones to pull off. But if you can pull this off and you do it right in like the right circumstance, it can lead to you just winning the game. So let's say this guy here, he's just really low. Alright, let's say this is like the Fed carry or something, that they're just really low. So imagine he's like that HP the whole time, and you want to jump. There's like, I don't know. The whole team is there, right? Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can't show all like the dummies. Okay, I'll just show. This guy is low, all right, and you got 2 people like right there or something. There. Oh no. Okay. So that is like your carry or something. You got his teammates around you. You can auto Q auto and you EQ WR and just kill them. Alright. So they just got like, oh, what is happening? They got, okay, wait. Okay, I don't know. They got their whole team there. Alright, you auto Q auto. You, sorry, wait, no, my bad. Okay. So you want to jump on this guy. Alright, you can use your E flash to get on him. Also, like before that, you use your auto Q auto to get your ulti ready. Auto Q auto, EQ flash WR. I actually used R twice, so the damage is not much. Auto Q auto, EQ WR, and basically, you want to do that like to start your engage. You can basically this is the combo that mixes everything in. This is gonna be a little bit hard because like it has everything in it, but if you can pull this off, it would be really good, and you could probably win the game like that. You're so far away, but you can still engage all the way over here. Like that is like crazy in engage potential. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll go over everything one more time again as a recap. You can EQ flash. Wait. You can EQ flash. Oh, I messed it up, but you can EQ flash, and you can still damage them if you like do it right. You have your melee form, which does extra magic damage the lower they are. And I'll go over the combos, starting with the most basic one, auto Q auto. Then you spam the rest of your abilities, and then you have auto EQ, auto W, auto R, which is like your main engage tool, like during laning phase, especially with engage support. And then this is like your late game. You're trying to kill someone like really quickly. Combo W auto, wait, auto W EQ W auto. Alright, and the hardest combo here will be auto Q auto EQ WR. I'm pretty sure I messed it up. Yeah, it's pretty hard combo to do. Auto Q auto EQ WR. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And I'll see you next time.